Hello, I'm Adaway and welcome back to another episode of my Hearts of Iron 4 playthrough as Groß Deutschland. It's 31st of October, 1944. We are doing okay. My initial target for the start of this series was to survive longer than Germany did in reality, and we are, I think, on course to do that. Let's check casualties. We've lost 663,000 men. Many more than anyone else. Because we are in war on many fronts. We weren't looking, and we allowed these guys here to land and cause us trouble. But we're getting around to dealing with it slowly. In the west, we've got an absolute shit show going on because I wasn't looking, and the east has not really changed all that much since the start of the game. We made some advances in the north slightly, and they've made some advances in the south slightly. Basically, is the summary of that. At the moment, our offensive operations are on hold whilst we deal with this mess in the west. I wonder if we can make... They are hilariously weak down here. I mean, Canada's just landed a division there, but that's alright. Go and crush that. We've got 4 divisions here. We should be killing these guys. Right, let's go for it. Need to start making progress. Need to take Split and all these little ports down here. If I am pronouncing that wrong, I do apologise. In the north here we have an empty province we can move into, and another one here. They occasionally just leave little empty provinces that I like to try and snipe from them. Like this one nearly, when they move out of the region. Which won't be for ages, they'll have moved across by then. Okay, they still possess Bordeaux, La Rochelle, Nantes, Lorient, Brest and stuff. They've lost Cherbourg, so that's an important victory. Let's crush the little Cherbourg enclave right here. That's going to cost them a fair amount of troops. Boom. Moving on, we need to take Brest. Let's take these 3 Brittany ports. Brittany ports? Breton ports. Front line along here. Like so. How are we doing on supplies? It's getting better. I mean, I say it's getting better. The amount of equipment we are in deficit is coming down slowly. It's more or less stagnant for a lot of other things. Tanks and things, but infantry equipment at least is slowly coming down. We've dropped maybe 10k, but it's still a terrible situation. Doing the best we can more than anything. Yeah, we are. Most things we are using, we are building, so we're trying to maintain what we can. Yeah. So I think probably tanks is something we also need to do. Let's start building some more tanks. We are making Panthers. Of course, we could switch to doing a different... Well, it's medium tank 3. I wonder, of course, whether it would be cheaper in terms of production time to build a worse tank, but get more of them out. That might help in the long run. There are so many different types of tank. In fact, I don't think I can build medium tank 2s. I don't think it's possible. Jagdmaus, they are 100. That's like a ship. Oh, no, not quite. Not quite a ship, but nearly. Yeah, we'll just build Panthers then. I know we're putting obsolete equipment up there, but if I change it, we're going to be sacrificing quantity, so I'm not going to change it. Well, okay, we're making some progress here. Trieste has been captured. It's about denying them the ports. Let's get in there and deny them these ports. Split needs to fall as soon as possible with the cavalry here. I do really like that they changed the language here so that the German troops are all speaking German. It's pretty cool. This should be easy. They've withdrawn nearly all their troops here. And we're talking the 4th British Motorised Division, Kingdom of Italy. Okay. Recapturing Italy's going to be pretty good. Allow us to move some troops elsewhere. Brittany has almost fallen now. which is ace. We might be able to get to La Rochelle here and cut them off. Bordeaux is still being held by the Americans. There's still little change on the east, which is good. We're only 2 tiles from Leningrad here, which is interesting. Oh crap! No, that's not what I wanted. Ah, that was dreadful. I just lost 5 divisions. I didn't mean for them to retreat. I wanted them to advance. God damn it! That was painful. That must have been what, 50k? How many did in an infantry division? 10,000. It's like, so I've lost like 55,000 troops there. That was absolutely dreadful. On the plus side, we're now losing less equipment. We now need less equipment to feed to supply. So that's the positives. That was such a bad mistake. I always get confused by when I click, are they going to surrender, retreat, or are they going to advance? It's never entirely clear. I don't feel that they've left a hole here, which is hilarious. Go on, yeah, take a bit of, do some attacks. Come on, we need to take split. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Did it again. Is it a double click that's doing it? Because I tend to sort of click quite a lot. If you know, tell me in the comments, because it could be that I'm an idiot and I'm accidentally double clicking and telling them to do stuff that I don't want them to do. I just want them to advance. Just carry on doing this, I guess.
Suchen Deckung. Angetreten.
Got a bunch of spare divisions here that I'm not using. Okay. We are slowly getting on top of things in the west. I think we're gonna have to keep these guys here, or at least some of them, to try and get a handle on it. Well, I've got 10 guys here. Air security is good, but Ukraine actually does not need to have anyone in it anymore. Move to Balkans. Okay, they are pushing hard now at the centre. I have not a lot of troops there, but that's fine. We can afford to give ground in the north here. If it gets too bad, we'll have to pull entirely out and retreat behind the river here, which is, I don't know what river this is. That's the Dvina. That's the Vistula. I don't know the name of that river. Someone does know the name of that river, tell me in the comments. Comes out of Mamel, I think. Yeah, it's Mamel, isn't it? I'm going to look it up after I finish this. I like to know the names of the rivers. Makes me seem more intelligent, which is always good. No, Bulgaria. I don't want to deal with the hassle of managing your troops for you. Rome liberated. Liberated? Well, I guess liberated. Cool. Come on, guys.
Alright.
We've liberated these guys. They left themselves completely unprotected over here. It's their own silly fault. Watch on the rise. So this is the Battle of the Bulge operation, isn't it? In December. The operation called for a major offensive through the Ardennes forest over Luxembourg. They were supposed to surround the troops in Belgium and capture strategic areas which Hitler hoped would be enough to force Western Allies into a separate peace. The historical aim of this operation was to capture Antwerp, which at that point was, so the Germans attacked from the Ardennes here, and they intended to sort of come around here and attack Antwerp, thus, as the caption says, cutting off all of the Allied troops here, which was several tens of thousands. But that was really a pipe dream. it was unrealistic to believe that they could do that, and they didn't. They only got about 50 miles in. There's more troops landing, and then they were repulsed by the Americans. It's a really fascinating part of Second World War history, because it was such a strange, desperate move to make at that point in the war. But Hitler made it anyway, because he was a madman, and he was convinced that somehow he could capture Antwerp and force the Allies to make peace separately, because their coalition would fall apart, which didn't happen. And the rest is history. But hopefully not in this campaign. We're trying to win for the bad guys. I don't know what do you research here? Like, is there something to do research? Rocket engines? Don't really see the point in that. Land doctrine is basically all done. And I guess we'll just do this kind of stuff. We're being pushed back now in several areas. I mean, I'm not too worried. We've got a way to come back before. If they get to sort of Grodno area or Kaunas, then we'll start thinking about pulling entirely out of the Baltic states and forming up a new defensive line. Oh, for Christ's sake! Guys over here now. Right, this is bad. I want to crush this one set of guys before I have to deal with the next set. Right, come over here. It's only a few divisions, but it's just causing me no end of trouble. We need to divert some troops, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. I'm going to try and stall them. Resistance to occupation. Oh yeah, pretty bad actually. This is bad. They've got quite a lot of troops here, but they're not actually doing anything with them, which is a little strange. Good though. Let's just take La Rochelle. Let's leave it smarter about this. Split in half. We'll take half of the guys and we will encircle the town. With 8 Panzer divisions. We have a serious problem now. Let's crush this army here. I mean, at least we are trying to solve this. We have problems here now. We've got more landings. We need to recapture the ports urgently, so let's take these guys and get them to Antwerp and then through to Dunkirk and Calais. These guys can attack through this way. Got more Americans landing here, which I am not equipped to deal with. Have we please crush these guys? No, we still haven't. Mussolini's last speech has apparently happened, even though we're winning in Italy. Oh, we've attacked all the way down to here. That's interesting. Okay, things are not going particularly well. Hey, we're doing well. We are bringing this deficit back. Tanks, it's getting worse. But you know, infantry equipment, we're bringing it back as best we can. This is a real problem now. It's one bloody tank division. Just capture the port. Come on. Don't make me move troops west. Ugh. Got divisions here. Oh, I've got cut off here. This is terrible. Take Naples. Things are not going well. But I think we're not strong enough to launch an the Eastern Front assault. What is going on there? That arrow's going to there, so where's it come from? What are you doing? Why are you trying to do that? Just come down this way. Land forts, these are a thing that we need. Oh my god.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
Listen, unless you're actually there watching them, they don't do anything. They'll just stand there and watch territory not be occupied by you and be like, yep, that's fine.
Ihre Befehle.
Let's come across central France here.
Achtung. Auf geht's.
Right, La Rochelle is nearly fallen. Once La Rochelle falls, we can sweep up the rest of these Americans. It's finally fallen. That took forever. Right, these guys are out of supply now, so they should fall hopefully relatively soon.
Ihre Befehle. Zuhören.
As for the rest of these army,
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
we need to do what we can.
Angetreten.
Okay, let's micromanage this a bit.
Ihre
Right,
Befehle.
you take that region there, you take that one, and everything will be okay. Okay, fine. They've left a hole here again. What are they doing? I'm just going to try and take Leningrad again. And you're going to rush troops over to try and stop me. And we're going to have a nice little fun time where he rushes armoured divisions over to try and stop me taking Leningrad. I don't know why, but it seems to be the Russian AI that does this the most. I had the communist Greece campaign ages ago, where the Russians kept like moving troops between Greece and the rest of the front, like just like in a really strange way. Right, we've taken Naples. That's brilliant. What is not so brilliant is we are surrounded in southern Italy. We need to push forwards. Don't get on the boats. Don't get on the boats. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, they didn't do it. No, they did. What are you doing? Why would you get on boats? You're gonna get attacked by fucking American submarines. You idiots. Right, all of you, take this area. Map is a mess. These guys should be out of supply. How have they got supply? There's not a port here. Come again. I fail to see why they should be in supply. They are encircled. There is no port there. That is not on. Not on. Got troops bogged down here in terrible supply.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
I think that's why they're being so ineffective, because I've got them all bottled up in that one area. It's not doing any favours. Let's be a bit smarter about this.
Achtung.
I don't know why they're trying to use the boats to move somewhere. That's so silly. Okay, let's do field hospital 4. We are nearly at Leningrad again. What we can probably do is a bit of cheeky encircling here. Whilst the Russian AI is being derpy. Okay, it's about to be 1945 and we are doing much better than historical Germany. This is not good. They've got serious forces in and they're not letting go. Being attacked here. We are attacking the United States. Okay, let's ascertain where we are. So we are fighting on 4 fronts at the moment. We've got the West, we've got Italy, we've got the Balkans, we've got the Eastern Front. The Eastern Front is by far the most secure because we have the most troops there. I'm hoping that now that we spread out here we can get some better supply and we can hopefully crush these guys.
Bereit.
Mainly because they have no troops back here.
Zuhören.
What I want to do is I want you guys to come down the coast like this. You
Bereit.
guys come straight across and take
Ausrücken.
port. And we can slowly turn the noose. Turn the noose? Turn the screw. That's what I meant. As for the rest of the west, like, it's just a bit of a mess. There's guys everywhere doing all kinds of different things. It's a supply equipment situation is not great. Neither is the situation in Greece here.
Ausrücken.
Let's try and deal with this.
Zuhören.
No. What is that? What is he doing? That's mental.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Zuhören.
Right, one division here, like that.
Achtung.
The problem is they're all trying to get onto these little
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
front lines, and it's just screwing it up.
Angetreten.
It will be down to 4 million manpower at the moment. What will be on in terms of losses? Nearly a million losses. The others have lost not nearly as much.
Weiter.
Almost got this little encirclement done. This is probably a fight that we're not going to win. That one division is holding off 3 of mine.
Ziel anvisiert.
Wow, fighting strength is 34%. If we had full supply, we would be absolutely slaughtering the Russians. But we don't, and we're not. Because the supply is terrible, and we have no tanks. Yeah, we have very little anything at the moment. Right,
Unter
luckily, I
Beschuss.
think this is starting to look up slightly. Supply is okay.
Ihre Befehle.
Let's put some frontal pressure on.
Ausrücken.
Try and take these ports. Go via
Ausrücken.
Sarajevo. We've got no one down here, so this shouldn't be a problem. Italy's a bit of an issue because we have the port here. So we're okay on coming to supply. We are getting supply.
Befehle.
It's just pushing through and trying to
Los, ausrücken.
lead up here.
Ausrücken.
Doke. Okay. Seems a natural point to end the episode. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, comment, subscribe, all these nice things to help the channel grow. And I will be back tomorrow with another episode of Hearts of Iron 4 as Grossdeutschland fighting this war somehow surviving into January 45. I will see you next time.